I've read essentially all of these statements by various bodies, and here's what they essentially all say. They use slightly different words. They say that the genetic engineering of food as a technology does not create any new or different potential risks in the modified foods that other forms of plant breeding don't. Several of the reports, including both of the 2 National Academy of Science reports that specifically address this, say that there is a possibility that genetically engineered foods may pose higher risk of that nature, but we really don't know. They also all say that there's no convincing evidence now or at this point that there's been acute health problems in the U.S. population from the consumption of genetically engineered foods. And then they all go on to call for further investment in the development of more sensitive, scientific techniques to assess the possible risks. And they also call for post-approval surveillance. And most of the recommendations for better science, more careful risk assessment, and post-market surveillance that have been made for over 15 years in these reports have not been acted upon in the U.S.
Let's let your opponent, Robert Fraley, respond.
So first of all, don't want to repeat what I said earlier, but this science has been around literally since the 1970s and had broad applicability to health and agriculture with an impressive safety record. I mean, not a single issue of animal or human safety with the technology. That's because it's inherent that we've been moving genes from the beginning of time, but also I just want to illustrate how important the regulatory oversight has been. Chuck and I first met when we put in place the USDA, EPA, and FDA oversight, which is still the gold standard around the world. But every country that we ship corn or soybeans to around the world has already done their independent health and safety assessments, as well as literally thousands of academic studies that all point to the same conclusion that's been codified by every major science organization around the world.
All right, let me stop you for a second.
These products are safe.